The US Africa Command led naval training with Somali and other regional forces in Djibouti earlier this year. Funding for this kind of long-term assistance has been dramatically reduced under Donald Trump, while American airstrikes and ground support for the African Union and Somali forces has been increasing.
Over the last 10 years, the conversation about security in Somalia has been about military operations, airstrikes, offensive operations against Al-Shabaab. These are important components of the fight against terrorism. But we would all acknowledge that terrorism cannot be defeated by military means alone.
Somali National Security Advisor Abdi Said Ali agrees with this panel of experts gathered at the Africa Center for Strategic Studies, calling for support in building economic and political unity.
One thing that Al-Shabaab is very deft at is its ability to go in and manipulate clan grievances, so that if one clan is seen as dominating a federal state or a particular security unit, and that clan has enemies, Al-Shabaab will go to those enemies and say, let us be your force multiplier, let us work with you to resist your traditional enemies. And that logic needs to be broken down.
Dramatic reductions in American funding for security training and development are undermining US strategy in Somalia, according to Brittany Brown, the most senior advisor on African strategy to former President Barack Obama and then to President Donald Trump until she left the White House a year ago.
What's happened is that the Trump administration has systematically undermined, both financially and bureaucratically, the diplomatic and development aspects of the U.S. foreign policy, therefore leaving the military. So the only thing that's left really is the military, who is fully funded and has unlimited power under the Trump administration. And so with that in mind, the easy thing to do is to look to drone strikes.
More than half of the population of Somalia, 6.2 million people, are in need of humanitarian assistance and protection under strain from the twin perils of conflict and drought. Somali experts say the US needs to go beyond immediate security assistance to help strengthen this fragile state and prevent a new generation of Somalis from being driven into the arms of Al-Shabaab. Daniel Ryntjes, CGTN, Washington.